Hello, welcome to the Daily Devotion. I'm Kathy Morris, pastor of the Dixon United Methodist Church. Richard Foster is a Quaker pastor, teacher, and writer. In his 1978 book, Celebration of Discipline, he sparked a renewed commitment to classical spiritual practices. And one of the fundamental practices that he lifts up is the practice of prayer. In his book, Prayer, Finding the Heart's True Home, he talks about healing prayer in this way. He says, healing prayer is a part of normal Christian life. It should not be elevated above any other ministry in the community of faith, nor should it be undervalued. Rather, it should be kept in proper balance. It is simply a normal aspect of what it means to live under the reign of God. Richard Foster says that we should not be surprised that God takes such an interest in healing, because indeed, God's love became flesh and blood in Jesus. Jesus' redemption involves every aspect of our being: body, soul, will, mind, emotions, spirit. It is a healing that is also for our communities and for our nation as a whole. We see this commitment of God's love to every dimension of our lives, even going back into the Hebrew Scriptures. The prophet Isaiah, and as he declares God's message to the people of Israel, he promises that God will bring Israel home from exile. But more than simply that promise to bring them home, they will be healed, physically healed as a people, because God will not bring a broken people home. God will bring a healed people home. This is so that they may rejoice in the fullness of God's grace and love. I'm reading from Isaiah chapter 35, verses 3 through 6 from the New Revised Standard Version. Strengthen the weak hands and make firm the feeble knees. Say to those who are of a fearful heart, be strong, do not fear. Here is your God. He will come with vengeance, with terrible recompense. He will come and save you. Then the eyes of the blind shall be opened, and the ears of the deaf unstopped. Then the lame shall leap like the deer, and the tongue of the speechless sing for joy. For the waters shall break forth in the wilderness, and streams in the desert. Hands, knees, heart, eyes, ears, tongue, all will be transformed because of the healing power of God's love that comes to save us. As a prayer exercise for today, clasp your hands together and then place your hands upon your knees. And then finally, place your hands over your heart and then give thanks for the God who loves us and comes to heal and save us.